Hey there, it's Eric Evenstad at bootstrapbizgrowth.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add one of your blog posts or website pages to Pinterest. So how do you get it up onto Pinterest so that other people can see it, can pin it, and can start interacting with it, and so you can ultimately start driving more traffic to your website or your blog post. So this is something that I do for every single blog post that I publish, and I'm just going to walk you through my process for getting those blog posts up on my Pinterest boards. So I'm going to pull up my screen really quickly to show you kind of my step-by-step system here. So it starts with Canva.com. I want to create a Pinterest image for my Pinterest post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type out Pinterest up here. There's a Pinterest graphic. And I'm just going to quickly run through this. I have other videos that show you how to use Canva, so I'm not going to get too in-depth here. But I just want to show you that you start with that basic Pinterest template, which sizes it appropriately for the ideal image size on Pinterest, and then you come over here and you use one of these templates. And so you can pick any one you want. Something that looks like it'll stand out is usually best. So maybe we do this one. Okay, so you can come in here and edit all these graphics. You can add in different images. You can just click and change out the text. So it's really easy to use. Again, I'll link to a video where I show you how to start creating your own designs in Canva. Super simple. You don't need any design background at all. But for this, I'm just going to use one that I already created. So this is my own Pinterest template that I've created, and I just come in here, switch out the background image and switch out the text. So I've already actually set this up for this Pinterest post. This is the one I'm going to be sharing. So I'm going to download this. Okay, so that is downloaded. Now I'm actually going to go into Pinterest, and what I want to do is I want to hit this little button right here, this little plus button. We're going to do create a pin, and now I'm going to drag and drop that image that I just created right there. So that's going to be my Pinterest graphic. That looks good. And then what I want to do is I want to write a quick description about my blog post. So the blog post that I'm going to be sharing right now is this one. It's called The Free Tool I Use to Merge, Separate, Compress, and Create PDF Files. So if I click on that, it's a video, and then I have a little bit of info down here, written text. So that is the URL that I want to grab right there. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put this in right there under the website area. I'm also going to put the URL in the description. I just like to do this. It just gives people another place to click on the link and ultimately go back to my website, which is what I want. That's the reason I'm doing Pinterest for all these posts, is because I want to drive more traffic to my website and to my blog so that people read it, start to engage with my brand, and maybe at some point down the road after I've built enough trust, they buy from me. So that's the goal. We want to drive people to your website. So I'm going to hit enter. I put this at the end. And then what I want to do is I want to just do a basic description here of what the post is about. You want to make it enticing so that people read it really quickly, just a couple of sentences, and they're enticed to click on it because, again, that's the goal. We want them to click on the link. So I already wrote out a quick description here that I shared on Facebook, so I'm going to use that exact same one. I'm going to paste it in there, put a little space in between the description and the link. So that looks good. Now I'm going to hit done. And now what it's doing is it's asking me to choose which boards I want to add this to. So in my Facebook business account, I've already created all these different boards. And these are basically categories about what my posts are about. So I have some on automating your business. I have some on email marketing and list building, general entrepreneur and business tips, lead gen, home office, marketing, outsourcing. So these are my general boards or categories, and then I put each of these blog posts or each of these pins into the corresponding boards. So for this one, I put all of my blog posts into this board that's Bootstrap Biz Growth. That has all my blog posts in it. I always start there, so I'm going to hit save. And now I may want to add this to a couple of other boards. So if I want to do that, I'm going to hit see it now. And this takes me to this little page, or this little pop-up, And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Saved. And now I can come in here and add it to another board. So this would probably fit under Tools and Apps. So I'll save it to that as well. So it'll be in both of those boards now. So I'm going to come up here again and just make sure that I got everything. There's no other boards that this would be a relevant article for. And I don't think so. I think that's it. So I'm going to exit out. And now it is going to be in both of those boards. So if I go to Boards and scroll down, I can see it right there, the free tool I use to merge, separate, and create PDF files. It's in the Bootstrap Biz Growth one. And it should be in the Tools and Apps one as well. You can see it right there. But it won't be in any of these other boards because I didn't add it to those ones. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create your business Pinterest page and then create a few boards based on what your specialties are. What are those topics or broad categories that you talk about or that you're an expert at? Create a few boards for those. You can start pinning other people's posts and putting them in your boards just to kind of fill them up a little bit. And then once you do that, you can start adding in your own blog posts. So I would recommend going through, adding all of your blog posts and relevant articles on your website to your Pinterest boards, and you're going to start to get a little bit more traffic, a little bit more engagement, and you're just going to help spread the word about your business, your specialties, your services, and what you're an expert at, so you can start building that following. So I really love Pinterest. It's been really helpful since I started using it about 3 months ago for driving traffic. I've already built up about 50 followers, and I get 2.7 thousand monthly viewers, which probably isn't a lot compared to the big people on Pinterest, but I feel like it's a very good start in 3 months' time, and it's one of my biggest traffic generators for my website. So I highly recommend that you get on Pinterest, start pinning all of your articles and blog posts, and you're really going to see some good results if you stick with it and stay consistent. So I hope this has been valuable. I hope you've learned how to pin your own posts now. So go get started, and if this has been valuable, please give us a thumbs up down below. I would love it if you'd also subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we talk about how to grow a business on a budget. So we cover helpful tips like this to help you grow your business, get new customers. We talk about outsourcing, we talk about productivity, we cover cool tools and tips and tech that's going to help make your life easier and more effective as an entrepreneur. So subscribe to the channel and get all of our latest videos. And then lastly, I just want to thank you for coming by and checking out this video, and we'll see you next time.